the second of our 2 games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Okay, here we go.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Now Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. From the 44-yard line, here's a second. Hooker. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Flush to his right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Hooker's going to throw it. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Hooker to throw it. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New York set to take the field. And, you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jones throw on target to Shepard. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Throwing Jones to Barkley on the check down. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They go back to the ground now with Barkley fighting through. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. After 1, 7-0. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Gano's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And this is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Jones. And under the Lions It's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. Fielded at the 43. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. The give, right side for Gibbs. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Hooker. A little short pass here, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Hooker. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Hendon Hooker, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Giants going to take over again on offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw again. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete left side to Shepard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that one complete to Hodgins. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gano's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2 yards to go, second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Hooker now off play action. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Patterson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wild. And he's loose again. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Again, Elder partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line ready to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. That being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. In motion right, Campbell. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Well, this defense had got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
First down, Giants.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll find Hodgins there complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 5. At the Lions, 36.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. That ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores. Probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance. You're only up.
Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley. 34 yards. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Hooker on first down. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had. Piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title. And they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in it as you professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Hooker. Being chased out left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Now Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think that he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And you see the last drive, great chunky yardage, the touchdown on 5 carries. And offensively, everything just looked in sync, didn't it?
It did, and the reason that it was in sync is because it's a combination of play calling, game plan, offensive line marrying up with all of their blocks. But don't forget the receivers out on the perimeter. Any type of a long run, the receivers have had a hand in that because they've occupied people downfield. And, of course, get the big...
Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Giants on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Meanwhile, Hooker's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Gibbs on the toss left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll run with Gibbs. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Gibbs. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
On the ball, now.
Here's Hooker to throw it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The New York set to take the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing Jones. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he's taken down inside the 30. 105 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long.